So, Ayesha Curry is trending again, and this time, it's not about her cookbooks, her restaurants, or even her marriage to NBA superstar Steph Curry. Nope. It's her latest podcast interview that has everyone talking and not always in the nicest way. Now, if you've been following Ayesha for a while, you know she's not exactly new to controversy. She has this habit of saying things that spark a reaction. Sometimes it's inspiring, sometimes it's relatable, and sometimes, well, people just don't take it the way she intended. And this interview? Yeah, people are calling her out once again. But let's slow down for a second and look at what's really happening. From what I gathered during her podcast appearance, Ayesha tried to be open and vulnerable like she often does. She's known for not holding back, for keeping it real. But here's the thing about being real when you re-famous. People hear what they want to hear. One little soundbite gets clipped, thrown on social media, and suddenly you've got thousands of people saying you're out of touch, you're attention-seeking, or you're just plain messy. Now critics are dragging her, saying this is just another example of Ayesha loving the spotlight a little too much. They point out that she has a history of making comments that rub people the wrong way. Remember when she once mentioned wanting more male attention outside of her marriage? That went viral, and people still bring it up to this day. But here's where I think people might be missing the bigger picture. Sometimes when Ayesha speaks, she's trying to articulate something a lot of women actually feel, but because she's famous, because she's married to Steph Curry, because her life looks picture perfect from the outside, folks don't want to give her the benefit of the doubt. They jump straight to, oh, she's ungrateful, or she's just chasing clout. The reality is, someone like Ayesha Curry lives under a microscope. Every word she says gets dissected. And honestly, a lot of celebrities would rather keep quiet. But she's chosen to speak up, even when it backfires. That doesn't mean she always nails it. In fact, sometimes she definitely doesn't think through how her words might land. And in today's world of social media outrage, one slip-up can live forever. But let's also be fair. Isn't part of the reason people tune into podcasts to hear honest, raw conversations? If we're going to roast Ayesha for not being perfect in her delivery, doesn't that go against the whole point of these unscripted interviews? Yes, she loves attention. Let's not pretend otherwise. She has built her career on being more than Steph Curry's wife. She's created her own brand, her own name. And like a lot of public figures, attention is part of the business. But